Hi, thank you for checking out my channel and the Persona Rerun project. If you are enjoying it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with any friends who might be interested in Persona. I am also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MacTheVoid, as well as have a coffee. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. Thanks.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Got it.
All right, I'll see you then.
Junpei is really going through it. Like, his best friend who's been supporting him through his girlfriend dying, like, even though that's not what Ryoji knows, like, is now being kind of betrayed by this best friend. Like, even if it's not intentional, like, God, Junpei's out of like that. That's rough.
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides, I have more to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
Then allow me to jump right in. We have many questions that need answers, after all. Yesterday, you said the shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Tell us more about this. What happens if she returns?
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Nyx is the mother of
Aren't they like a
shadows.
bad baseball team?
In ancient times, she bestowed death upon this world. If she awakens, the world will be swallowed by darkness.
Where's the
And all
basketball?
life will perish.
All life?
Are you saying everyone will die?
It'd be more accurate to say that we'll all surrender the will to live.
Wait, are you talking about the Lost?
Everyone seems to have arrived at the same conclusion. I mean, yeah, you know, that does bring up a interesting conundrum that we were in the first place, which is that, like, the Lost were increasing as the shadows spread, and, like, we knew that the Lost or shadows were causing the Lost in the like even before I showed up and awakened the 12 Arcana, right? Even before that, that's why they were fighting. Not as bad as when they started to show up. Like, it increased a lot more. But yeah, like that's why Seas existed in the first place. So was the idea that, like, the best we could hope for was, like, damage mitigation of, in an ideal situation where we knew everything that was going on. Obviously, they would keep me separated and keep me protected so I didn't have to awaken a persona. And then they'd have everyone else go out and just, like, basically just kill shadows around town to try to stop the Lost from growing, but, like, kind of like we did what we could kind of attitude. Every single human being will become like the Lost, leading to the extinction of mankind and the end of the world.
The fall.
I'm not narcissistic to think that
But
of
there's still a way
mankind's
to
the end
stop
of the
it from
world.
happening, right? What? Don't tell me there's nothing we can do.
I'm sorry.
What if we
Wait,
kill you?
Why are you apologizing? Are you saying there's no way to stop it?
That's right. You heard the bell. That's when it was all decided. I'm the Appriser. The Appriser of Death. The fact that I'm here at all proves the fall is coming.
The fall is coming.
Well, yes, that's what happens after winter. No, before winter. Fuck. Fuck, no. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I knew what I meant. Inevitable, the entire human race will become members of the Lost. Ryoji's existence confirms the impending extinction of mankind. So snuff out his existence. I know that's tough for a bunch of teenagers to do to another teenager, except it's not according to true crime. But, like, you know, it doesn't even need to be us. Kirijo has an entire company that's done shady shit. Like, what's disappearing one teenager who has no family or, you know, real connections?
I don't think you'll live to see next spring.
That's barely any time at all. you guys freaking out about? Nick Schmicks, am I right? All we gotta do is win and we're golden. And we haven't lost a single fight yet, have we?
Yeah, Junpei's right. I mean, we haven't lost a fight yet.
You can't win.
We can't know until we try.
When you're up
Unless you
against
fight the
Nyx,
inevitable,
power
you'll
doesn't
never know
mean
if
a
it
thing.
truly was. To steal a line from Enter Shikari, it hurts. Which, hey, I kind of fell off Enter Shikari a little bit after the Mind Sweep. I loved the Mind Sweep and Flash Flooded Color, and then kind of fell off and wasn't really paying attention to them. Everything is true. Or no, what is it? All things are true and everything is permitted, or something like that. Was the second most recent album. And I kind of did a brief listen through of it and liked a couple of the songs, but didn't really pay attention. So when they released One Last Kiss for the Whole World, right? I think that's the name of the album. I was kind of like not paying attention to it. But you know, they were coming and to where I live, and that's always been a show I wanted to go to. And so, you know, I got tickets, and as I do, I put together the set list to listen through, and so I know most of the songs, and every song that came on from that album, their most recent one, like I was like, fuck, this rocks, and then I listened through it. I'm like, oh, this fucking rocks. Like, what a return to form. I still think that Flash Flooded Color in particular has such a unique sound to it that I don't think I've heard anyone really replicate, and Mind Sweep is kind of like that, a little bit different, and then One Last Kiss for the Whole World, like is also like doesn't sound like those, I don't think, but it is also very good in a very different way. But yeah, what's the point? Go listen to that album. Is the point.
It's like trying to fight the inevitable, like death or the flow of time. Nyx can't be defeated. She
Literally just said,
What?
if you don't fight the
This is
inevitable, you'll
bullshit.
never know if it truly was.
This is all so sudden.
Everyone is visibly distraught.
I was born from a collection of shadows, but now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. It's the gift I received for existing within him, and because of that, I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's arrival is unavoidable now, but you can choose to live in peace until she arrives. You just have to kill me. If the Appriser disappears, all recollection of the Dark Hour would go with me, and that would erase any memories of this hopeless reality. There'd be no way for you to remember anything. When the fall comes, it'll happen in an instant. You won't have to suffer at all.
We'll forget everything?
I'm saying you can go back to your normal lives, and by doing that, you might buy a little time and delay the fall too. Technically, I'm the same as Nyx, so I can't be killed.
Glad you addressed that.
But
I forgot
thanks
that
to
that's
him,
how that
there's a part
happens.
of me that's become human, so if it's done by his hand, then it may be possible.
Yuji-kun.
If you don't kill me, everything will stay just as it is. With no hope for salvation, you'll live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want to put you through something like that.
I don't want to forget. I could kill you, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to
Exactly.
forget.
I mean, forgetting all this would be like trying to hide from the truth.
Is that really such a bad thing? If you don't do this, all that awaits is despair greater than you can possibly imagine. You don't understand the terror of certain death. Don't make your decision without at least thinking about it first.
Why is this happening?
You don't have to decide right now. There's still some time. December 31st. New Year's Eve. You have until then to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the dark hour and lose my physical form.
Yoji.
When Nyx arrives, I'm going to disappear anyway. So please, don't worry about me. I'll be back when New Year's Eve rolls around.
Even Koromaru looks sad.
Yoji, wait!
Stop, Junpei-kun! I felt Ryoji-kun's presence vanish just now. There's no point in chasing him. He's gone. Ryoji-kun.
I guess he'll be back.
Ryoji's revelation was all too devastating. The world will soon perish. Mankind is destined for extinction. Difficult decision lies before me. Death is inevitable. The Prizer truly did deliver a death sentence to us all. Can't think clearly now. How do you even choose the way you want to die? And then we have a night to ourselves. Yeah, I feel like Strega would also be against it because, like, they're not afraid of death, but they don't want to bring about it, as far as I remember, right? Like, they're also like, we have this power. Who cares if it causes other people's deaths or even our own? But, like, we want this power. Like, I feel like they wouldn't go quietly into the night, right? Get them on our side. Ryoji, that crazy bastard. He's got to be out of his mind spewing all that crap out of nowhere. This is such bullshit, man. I just don't get it. Unavoidable end? This can't be happening. I won't accept it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't feel like talking now. I never truly thought about my own life ending. It feels like everything I thought I knew has been destroyed. So we're all going to die. No matter how much we want to live, there's no escaping death. I mean, that's just generally true, yes. Everyone's going to die? What the hell? We're all trying to live our lives the best we can, and now, what? It's all gonna end? You gotta be kidding me. Hey, wanna have some food? Alright, I'm gonna go stare at Mitsuru for a while. I suddenly got very nasally. It was gross. It seems the prayer's done. Having meditated on our relationship, Mitsuru feels more important to me. Got late. I should head back to my room.
Hey,
Ooh, it's snowing. You sure now's the time to be relaxing? Sorry. Anyway, I'll be at the arcade. Stop by if you want to train. Akemi. Okay, so I can in fact go up with Shinya somehow. So I guess the targeting of him is in story rather than actually going to Mementos.
hey.
What's on? Hey, what should I? Never mind. Let's train. Huh? What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Another calling card. Hanae Oda.
Huh?
My mom? The family thieves are targeting my mom? She is bad after all. Is that what you think?
Yeah.
My mom used to be nice, but right now, I think she's one of the bad guys. Be honest, I've thought that for a while now. You think they'll actually be able to change her heart? Believe in them. Yeah, you're right. They are the Phantom Thieves after all. So,
Hey,
somebody has to give this to my mom, right? Okay, I'll do it. Way to step up. It is kind of my fault that mom got this way. She had to deal with a lot raising me on her own. She had to get stronger because I was so weak.
but
But that's not an excuse to hurt the people around her. She fights with everyone about everything and ends up getting hurt. At this rate, my mom is gonna break. I want my mom to realize she doesn't have to be strong for me anymore. She won't listen to me when I tell her that. That's why I want to help the Phantom Thieves. I want to stop my mom. Let's save her. Lights on.
yeah.
Okay, I'll give her the calling card. She's my mom after all. I really want to help her. Next time you see the Phantom Thieves, please tell them I said thank you. Thanks for talking to them about this. I'm gonna teach you my best, strongest move.
All right.
Oh, I guess it's late. Hey, do me a favor. Don't tell anyone you saw me crying earlier, okay?
Later.
And say hi to the Phantom Thieves for me. Isn't that Shido guy amazing? I don't know much about politics, but I like Shido. This is the first time I've felt like voting. I was really moved when I heard his speech. He's gonna be the Prime Minister, right? That's so cool.
Ah, you're back.
Gave the calling card to my mom. It was a little scary. Could you let the Phantom Thieves know? Okay, so EY won't go up either? Are you fucking kidding me? So today's just a wasted day? Shit. Okay.
Hey! Yep.
Make sure you're close.
Hi!
Is there anything to do tonight that takes up time that I needed to do? Because now I'm maxed out, right? So
Take a look around. Are you for real?
oh, and it still only gives me the one. Oh, is this better than the moist protein, do we think? Wait, wasn't there? I think there's a trophy for. Sorry for going quiet as I was thinking. I think there's a trophy out here. So I spent a lot of money that I didn't need to, but it's okay. I have money. Oh hey,
What are you gonna do today?
Christine, you named the honors. Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is a nightmarish place for acquiring gifts. Apparently, when the cold winds arrive, humans gather in a number of areas that search high and low for gifts. The specific one we seek is buried beneath another similar area. People flock there for all manners of goods. Such unchecked greed condense into one location. This place sounds like a maelstrom of human desire. We believe it necessary to ascertain just how much of a threat this place is. Inmate, does this place sound at all familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. Could be the underground mall in Shibuya, where it just was.
Let's go, inmate.
So you've heard of it. Then let's get going, inmate. You better keep your greed in check while we're there.
Onward.
You will not be held responsible if you are consumed by your desires. Now, take us there, at once. Welcome! We got plenty of new stock just in time for winter. Up to a 15% discount with the purchase of 2 or more items. Stop by quick while the offer's still good.
Oh my.
So energetic. I'm nearly unable to feel the cold here. Crowds come to fulfill their material wants while the vendors seek their profits. This place is a whirlpool of human desire. It's cute, but it's kind of pricey. It'll be fine. Treat myself today anyways. This one, please. My bonus ought to cover it. It seems that the words sale and bonus carry extra weight in this place. Humans are incapable of resisting such simple temptation. Why are you attacking me right now? How foolish. That reminds me, it looks like a lot of people who fell prey to their pitiful desires came to places like this. I hear the term used for such people is lovey-dovey or something like that. Is that what's going on here? They're usually in pairs. That's right, lovey-dovey is supposed to mean a harmonious relationship of two people doting on one another. I've also heard that such pairings emanate a special aura that includes the rage of those around them, incites the rage around them. Let's track down some lovey-dovey people, inmate. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh, that piece came in just yesterday. You have a men's version in stock. That looks gorgeous on you. Did we get a matching pair, sweetie? Oh, are you sure? But it's so expensive. I feel so bad. Yep, that's lovey-dovey. It's so obvious I don't even need to ask. Their aura is so irritating, words can't describe it. On the other hand, I heard that lovey-dovey individuals are actually secretly envied by many in society. Could you be one of the envious? I mean, I am, yes. Well, give it up. You don't have a chance in a world like that, inmate. Just be grateful we're willing to be seen with you, for now. If we get the silver ones, maybe I can afford a pair of... Huh? 100,000? This one's a 100% platinum. It never rusts, so it's a perfect expression of your eternal love. Oh, eternal love, that's the one. Oh yeah, but I can't think the one next to it has a better design. The atmosphere shifted. Yep, a storm's coming. Excuse me. You must be pointing to the wrong row. Are you trying to tell me that's that one's what I'm worth to you? Is that it? Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's just, it's a little over budget is all. How awful. I thought our love was eternal. Instead, it's some cheap imitation of the real thing. That fucking sucks. He should dump her. Like, I get wanting to have matching things, and I get, like, that's romantic or whatever. But if someone's being responsible and being like, no, I can't afford this, it's over budget. But, like, unless you're offering to chip in, and you know, then it's be like, yeah, no, I totally understand that. I was just happy you were thinking of me in the first place. Like that's so shitty. It's all bound to fall apart now. We might as well end it now. No, I'm sorry. I'll buy it. Excuse me. I'll take this one, but just the one, please, not the pair.
It would seem.
The clash of the lovey-dovey shoppers has been decided. That's so. Oh, I hate that. Pretty one-sided clash. Why'd the man end up doing whatever the woman said? What sort of subservience is this? He's hypnotized. Because I don't think that's what lovers do. I think that that's toxic as shit. Hypnotized? So you mean his mind was being manipulated? Not only that, she even managed to extort money from him. A lovey-dovey human's desires run pretty deep indeed. The rumors about this chaotic battlefield were true after all. To think that they can generate so much disorder just by coming together. Humans are such strange beings. However, upon realizing that is the source of their power, it's easy to see how this place has aided the inmates' rehabilitation. Humans truly are fascinating. Anyway, we hereby acknowledge the completion of your assignment. Here's your reward. How many of these have I done? Heat Riser's a pretty good one. This must be... yeah, okay. That finishes up the last of our special assignments.
See?
I was expecting you to give up partway through. Not too bad at all, inmate. Well, the strength of spirit you displayed while carrying out the rehabilitation, that requires our recognition. It's all thanks to you two. You finally learned to show some respect, huh? You've come a long way. Please continue such strong efforts towards your rehabilitation. Excuse me. Speaking of which, humans are unusually predisposed to giving each other money and material goods if they're closely related. People buying one another's affection. Doesn't that sound pathetic, inmate? It's an expression of gratitude. Oh? Need to think there are people who should express some gratitude towards right now? Indeed. I think a certain pair of exceptional wardens deserve a little something for observing their troublesome inmate. That was a joke, inmate. You're not so low as to exploit you for material gain. Hey, Justine, shouldn't we buy something for our master while we're here? There appears to be a delivery service we can take advantage of here. Perhaps they can ship packages directly to our world?
With me.
Let's inspect the area a bit longer. Do you guys have money? I mean, Elizabeth does. So, would make sense.
Hi.
All right, anything to do today?
Think it's gonna stick?
Welcome.
Wait, what? The snow doesn't count? All right, maybe I wait till tonight then. Takumi, Makoto. All right, I'll wait till tonight to see if it lines up to rain or some shit, or whether it only counts in the other one, or if I got the days wrong and it was actually rain in a different reality. What's this one? Clean hard? To clean a huge skyscraper on Christmas Day? That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, let's see what the movie theater out here's showing. Because I've already left. So I can't just craft inside anymore.
There's potential.
Who are forced to go to grueling work even though it's Christmas. Nope. Two men trapped in a room with the wildly statues. Wait, no, I don't want other guts. The bull hockey. All right. I'm gonna go play the batting game, I guess. I'm gonna do poorly at it. Welcome. By the way, we set up a new machine.
Nice.
Man, I thought I had that. Yeah. My thumb was on the wrong button, and by the time I put it onto the right one, it was already bad.
Nice. Oh.
That's pretty good. Work a bit harder. Maybe you can get the title slugger next time.
All right.
Want to head back?
Okay, so now it's raining. Okay. Isn't that Shido guy amazing? I don't know much about politics. This is the first time I'm voted. He's gonna be your minister.
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
I am back. It's so weird that like they don't have it during the day, but they have it literally.
Take your time.
Like I know it's like rainy day only, but like I feel like snow should count in addition to the fact that like it is weird to go there and that they not have it and then suddenly it's in stock because it's raining. I don't know. Oh, I need to save first.
Let's do it.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Oh.
Am I gonna take anything? I'm gonna take the moist protein for our final, potentially final workout. Because I don't know if there's anything after
Let's
this.
carry out our plan. Nice going.
Yep, they look like a dance. I didn't think you'd make it this far. All I can do is watch over you. Physical and mentally.
All right.
Up by 1, SP by 1. Oh, it looks like I'm getting the protein shake as well.
All right.
Is there... At this point, it might as well be a hobby. It doesn't seem like you'd improve much
Want
further.
to head back?
Okay, so I am officially done with the gym.
Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
You get Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together. The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
Have we all tried putting on our
It's
glasses?
definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
Oh, this girl never changes.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
It is also kind of nice to have a character who's so overtly into you in the game compared to like the other games where it's like, oh, if you're dating them, nothing changes, versus this where it's like you don't have to be dating her for her to be like aggressively into you, right? Because she's just pursuing you, but if you are dating, it also adds a layer that makes sense, you know?
Guys, put on your glasses.
When you put your glasses on, your vision becomes much clearer.
Now, it's all clear.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world?
Yes. No, that is the correct thing
Huh?
to take from that.
You guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. It's just a thought.
The mood darkens.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
But I don't have time to record that because I suddenly fast forward a week and forgot. And so I'm actually recording this on the 29th. It's the last day of exams. You are familiar with every question. Feel confident about your answers. Here is a chance to save. It's not the end of the day, but I will be coming back to this on the day that this occurs. or when I am in sequence with that with the rest of the games. Here it go.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side.
Which is dangerous, right? We discussed that.
But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Will Namatame confess? I mean, it seems like he's in the
Whether he
mindset where he
confesses or
kinda
not,
does.
it was him who did everything. Getting him convicted is up to your uncle.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets!
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues.
Sorry, I was just eating chocolate for breakfast. Yeah, okay, so I've mentioned before I'm more into rehabilitation than punishment, right? Rehabilitation, not retribution. And I'm of the opinion that like, I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. It's not about, if it was mental issues, it's not, they better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. No, understanding why it happened and what mental state people are in is important to make sure that people in similar mental states are taken care of properly, so it doesn't go that way. Even outside of that, like, it's not like it's not like when someone pleads insanity, they just go free 9 times out of 10, right? Like, they get follow-ups, they see if they're in a proper state of mind now, they get help, they, you know, it's not like it's just like, oh, well, you're insane, so we're gonna let you go free, right? They get the help to then become like a member of society again, right? And so, like, if that's what it legitimately was, as shitty as it is for Saki Kanishi and what's her name, Mayumi Yamane, something like that. I'm gonna make sure I actually get her name. Oh, they only just say the first victim. They don't even say her name. That's fucked. But yeah, like as much as it would suck, I think that, like, if it is an actual, like, mental problem, like helping him through that and rehabilitating him is the proper choice there.
Saki-senpai. No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
Reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new kotatsu.
What's the matter?
You told the others about your promise with Nanako.
A kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the housewares section for Nanako-chan!
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here? You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys.
You can stay here.
Sensei, I'm so touched. I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes home, Sensei.
No, I specifically said stay here at June's because I don't want because I don't want you with me at home.
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at your place.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt.
Then you'd have to buy new pants, but you can't afford them.
How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Junes overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Stay out of this!
I agree, Yukiko. That was pretty funny.
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
I love that she actually looks fed up with it rather than like,
What would
oh,
a
hey,
girl her age want?
probably
What
something
do you
could
think
make.
Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
A Rosette doll is very good and very funny, but probably a Jack Frost doll, if we're being honest.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
Of course! Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse. The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
Inaba Municipal Hospital, Nanako's room. Dojima's listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been some loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Having this reaction isn't gonna be helping things, unfortunately.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
Calm down.
How am I supposed to stay calm at a time like this?
Yeah, but you reacting that way isn't helping anybody.
Can't believe this is happening.
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wounds opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I mean, you have to be. I mean, outside of the... But, like, no, you have to be. You know, like A, that unfortunately part of the job. B, like, there's, again, no use getting riled up about it when you should be thinking of solutions. Know what I mean?
I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? If you want to see that stuff so bad, we'll show you. Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Yeah, but that's it doesn't matter if you show him. He's not the one convicting. You'd have to show all the judges, all the jurors. Though I'm pretty sure that they don't have jurors in Japan. But, like, you know, you'd have to show the judge, you have to show the prosecution, the defense, and then prove that it could kill someone that way. Like, even if you showed them that they can go into a TV, right? But, like, it's just not a feasible thing to do.
Hey, stop!
And depending on the judge, like, even if that happened, it could still be ruled as manslaughter. It could, you know, what's the legal precedent for that type of thing in the first place, right?
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here? Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
He'll be here soon.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big bro.
Your dad's coming.
Scared. Big bro. Dad and Annie.
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
This music doesn't fit the scene.
Senpai! Dojima-san
Like, this is not the right music.
Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital.
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Where's his room?
I can't tell you that.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
There's a police guard, then Dojima, I doubt he'd be able to, even though you can pull ring, people have to know what's going on, right?
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
I really like that line, Rita, because it really sold.
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
So he beat us here anyways?
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right!
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
The window in the room is wide open. Are you all right?
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... please, stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
Also, that's the first time any of them have ever talked through the TV to us and in response to what we're saying.
My God.
Please, stop. He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
But...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But Yosuke...
I don't know. I feel like they have enough, maybe not for like a slam dunk life or death penalty, but like I feel like they have enough for like, you know, something. get him into, like I said, rehabilitation.
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just push him inside?
That's a low barrier of entry for murder, isn't
just
it?
Leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think.
I am.
What do you want to do?
Fully, even knowing how things turn out, I am fully against this type of. This is like a lynching, like legitimately. I'm not for it. Wait a second here.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
We're missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
I don't like this as an explanation for why to stop. But there is information we are still missing that because we didn't hear exactly how his alibi worked out, right? Or like, wasn't he like completely out of town and Mayumi Namino was seen around, so legitimately it just straight up couldn't be him. But like even past that, we don't know why he thinks it's quote unquote saving people, right? Like clearly he's not that committed because he's seen the rest of these people out and about since then. So it's not like, oh, this has to work in this specific way.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV. What didn't you understand?
Why he's scared?
I don't know. Either he's begging for his life or he freaked out from seeing his other self face to face. Who gives a damn? That's not what's important right now. Why the hell are you so cold about this? Nanako-chan is dead, for God's sake! I don't understand you.
I didn't think we'd end up like this. I mean, I thought we were all on the same page.
How the hell can you be so half-assed about this? Are you okay with what this bastard did?
Of course we're not! But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did? It's just like how you feel right now, that you can't turn your back and do nothing. We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes a murderer, you moron!
To kill someone because they killed someone first. I can't decide on something that serious.
Yeah, like if it's in like, you know, heated combat or like you're fighting for your life or, you know, it's like a battle or war, like that's a separate thing than a guy on his knees be like pleading for his life, who, you know, doesn't have a weapon, doesn't have anything, being surrounded by a bunch of other people. Like that, different situations.
But still.
Like if we had fought him in there and he was like trying to kill us, then like, yeah, you know, if he died, oh well. But context does matter.
If you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you, then you mustn't kill. That's something you can never take back.
So we leave it to the cops? You trust them to handle it?
Even if we can't trust them, from here on is no longer our battle. It's Dojima-san and his fellow officers' fight to convict the suspect. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm proud that I could protect this town with you all. That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation even worse by doing something like this. I want to keep going to school with you all and make more memories with my friends. want one of those memories to be of us killing someone. So what if there's another crime? We can still save people, like we always have. Nothing has happened yet. Then why assume that our future will be filled with misfortune?
Nothing's happened yet. Our future hasn't been decided. Let's go back to Nanako-chan's room.
Oh, there they are.
And here we get this. Okay, so one of my major problems with this entire setup and the like, I think that whole last part was okay in terms of the emotion and like how it's working. Like, of course, the two hot-headed people who already have like trouble trusting the cops are like, yeah, we can toss them in. Naoto just provided an option, but wasn't sure where you know, she fell, and so yeah, like I think that scene works in a like by itself in a nutshell, but I feel like it is cheap and dumb to have her like, you know, flatline like that and then be brought back here almost to like let you know, yes, it was the right choice because she's actually still alive. Like she's still in this condition. That stuff happened to her either way. Why does the final outcome matter or change anything, right? But even beyond that, like either commit to it, or like the doctors could say like, you know, she's gone fully comatose or something like that, where like she's still alive and obviously there's a chance she could come back, but it's like worse than, you know, worse than any of that. Like to right, like this game's a lot brighter than Persona 3 and arguably Persona 5. And so like, yeah, it's hard to imagine like they'd kill off Nanako, especially since like they haven't really set up that those were the stakes of this game. Like they have an idea that like, oh, a couple people died, but not people we as the character actually got to know. Not like you know, people in our team, because that's like the game over fail state is if they die, right? Like hell, the only person who died after like our group formation, after like the initial incidents, was a teacher who everybody hated and they made deliberately unlikable, right? So they didn't really set up the stakes that she'd die, so it makes sense that she wouldn't. But I think the fake out is cheap. I really do. And so as I'm sitting here, I'm realizing like, oh, back to back, because I'm recording these all on the same day, right? Actually, the 4th, because, you know, family stuff. I brought that up in the other recording. So it is like back to back, like, oh, Persona 3 had this one, now Persona 4 has this one. But like I do think it's cheap. I do think it's dumb that that's the route that they went down. If they wanted to ask the like that whole scene of them contemplating killing him in the first place feels out of place. And like beyond that, like again, I think that they have enough evidence for like manslaughter, right? Or like at the very least kidnapping and stuff for Nanako, right? Like even if they can't get the other murders on there, like he's still gonna get get got for like the kidnapping and you know, is attempted manslaughter a thing of Nanako, right? And so like the idea that he'd get away with all of it, and especially since like they're trying to frame it like, oh, he'll get away with all of it because he's crazy, and not because, oh, he'll get away with all of it because they don't have proof of means or motive for at least one of the murder victims, and the other one like the means for, since he has like a pretty solid alibi, right? And so like they don't really frame it that way, which is upsetting in the first place, because like the parts that are problematic are how circumstantial things are, but like there's a fairly solid evidence trail that he kidnapped Nanako, right? So like at the very least there's that charge that'll probably stick. So I think the whole, oh, it's not gonna happen, or he's not gonna get arrested, and you know, he's not going to jail, is a bad plot line, even if that is realistically kind of what would happen. Like, I think it sucks as a plot line. I think that faking her death to set up our group into a situation where it's like, and then we can kill him, right? So like if we kill him, she does die, right? Alternate ending, bad ending, because we can choose to kill him, if I remember correctly, and that gives us a bad ending here, and Nanako is actually dead. So like this is like the proof that like that was the right choice, is she's actually still alive. And I think that's dumb. I think that sucks. Like there's not like a direct correlation between those two. I guess you could say like because of like the relationship between the magical fog and the other reality to truth, right? Maybe there's something in there, right? That you know, by reaching out for the truth, as it were, it keeps her alive versus like settling for whatever we're at. But like, it feels cheap. It feels like that soap opera where what's this say, they had an entire season that was bad because they killed off a character, and then at the end of the season he comes back and it's like, oh, it was all a dream, right? Which is different than like a David Lynch thing where it's like, oh, this might be all a dream, but it's like because it's set up to be that way, not because they suddenly pulled it out. Like it's the opposite here of like, it feels cheap to just have her be back because we didn't kill him. You know, either kill her or don't pull that trick in the first. But this half-assed bullshit sucks.
Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say?
Especially for how long we saw her flatlining without like anybody resuscitating her.
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. Come on! Stop crying, you two!
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Afterwards, you found the note that Teddy left behind.
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for severe winter to end. No time passed.
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a...
Okay, so
Can I
looking
still
it up,
stay here?
apparently this is the question that I got wrong.
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I
Which
don't want to
is
go until Nana-chan
incredibly
gets better.
stupid.
Of course
First of
you
all,
can
Teddy is
stay.
not that likable
How many times do we have
overall.
to say this before it gets through to you?
So like,
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy,
oh, whoops. I didn't mean to skip through it, but I want to.
Guys,
I'm supposed to say, come over to my place. Like, I'd even send him away. Like, it's dumb.
can I really?
That's right. You're just by yourself at home now, huh?
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for
I got
Nanako-chan while we're at
the
it?
next question right, the Jack Frost also. Cut. Sudden cut now. So I'm going to skip through the next part because I'm not particularly interested in going over this scene. I'm a little pissed off, pressed for time. Apparently I got another thing wrong as well, so we'll get there.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
Missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know? But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
Something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste! Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly?
You just have to keep saying the same shit over and over again, huh?
Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit! Give me a straight answer! Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now!
Calm the hell down. He yelled at everyone to calm.
he's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Clearly you're not.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Seems everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Let's just think for now.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man?
Because I know that Nanako's not actually dead.
Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
What was that line reading? I didn't particularly enjoy that.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn, and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. Seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. If I'm being completely honest, I kind of brain fogged over a lot of that, so I'm gonna pull up yep, here it is. The Judgment Arcana. Okay, is it pause to bring up? Yeah, so I'm gonna re-go over that. Because after ends okay, yeah. I feel like I blacked out for a second there or something. Which, you know, not being all there mentally right now is due to the personal stuff. Apparently pretty normal. So yeah, I'm doing my best, guys. So I apologize.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation and their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room. So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
That doesn't
The police speculated the
track
first
necessarily.
murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable.
Right?
Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle.
That's like additional information that we didn't have and I didn't remember. So like they were already separated and it's only an affair in like technical legal terms, which it sounds like his wife didn't really even care about pursuing in that way. Right? If she was testifying that like, oh no, like we were definitely ending things and like, you know, I'll get what's mine and he'll get what's his, but we're already separated and we're already doing this and like he's seeing somebody else. But like you know, that's not uncommon, like where it's still technically legally an affair in terms of like, you know, when it comes to, depending on the state, and I know this is Japan, so whatever, but you know, depending on the state, that could affect things like alimony or you know, the split of the house or, you know, whatever the case may be. But like, you know, they've essentially already broken up in terms of the relationship and just need to legally get it across the line to no longer be. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense as a motive.
The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point.
It's just, and especially since they're like public, like it's like you know, Ariana Grande and what's his face. I'm not super into celebrities, but I did just go see the Wicked movie, and somehow the algorithm caught that and is feeding me a ton of news, and I'm like, I don't care about the celebrities. I don't even like Ariana Grande. I think she did a great job in Wicked, though. To be clear, I think Wicked was really good, and I think her acting was great. Her singing annoyed me, but that's what part of why I never liked Ariana Grande in the first place. That's besides the point. But like, you know, her and her new boyfriend that she's seeing, who was in the musical as well, like they're both separated from their spouses, but like you know, they have been and have broken up and then started dating someone new. Like, that's not uncommon. And like, if you're like a public facing job, like a celebrity or an announcer or an enka singer, like his wife used to be, right? Or his former wife is probably the way to phrase that. Like that kind of stuff. It's like, you know, it may not be public knowledge, but people are already moving. Like by the time media usually gets a hold of stuff like that, people have already been dating for like a little while, right? So like this news broke that like he was having an affair, but like, was he really? Like it's just because it wasn't public knowledge that they were separated yet.
Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Thank you. Yeah, we're just giving away information for free
there
here.
You are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
How'd you get here first? You were in the other room, unless there's like multiple it's the biggest hospital. There's multiple doctors, but like they all look the same, which is funny. It's very Dan, which I finally read. I
did
couldn't
you
get
just
past
say?
the initial first chapters. I kept bouncing off of it, and then I eventually did. And once Turbo Granny was inside the doll, I was like on board. But before that, it was a little bit rough. But like, yeah, and so I actually did that when I was at the mechanics for like ever. If you guys remember, like last week, when I was at the mechanics for 7, 8, 9 hours. Let's see, got there at 6, ended up leaving at like 2:33. So yeah, I just binged all of that, the manga. I don't watch anime.
Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Nanako is fighting hard to survive. We must wait and believe that she will recover.
Oh, there you are. I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay? You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san. His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now and he's fast asleep.
Thank you.
He'll be all right, don't worry. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. You guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time. By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right? Well, enjoy your freedom while you can. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
Since Adashi's concerned for you. Your power to create personas of the Jester Arcana has grown.
Well, I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late. See ya.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl, too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Aren't you supposed to be on watch right now? Like, shouldn't people switch out overnights?
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing.
I
Let's
was
go
just
home.
thinking that, like, the girls in skirts must be, like, so cold.
Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Back in Namatame's room, was it really right to stop everyone from doing what they were about to do? Yes, because otherwise I would have gotten the bad ending. For now, you have no way of knowing. Hey, I stopped them and still got a bad ending. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were in the hospital. There's something new in your inbox. Hey, I heard some stuff's been going on. I know this is tough for you, but you better take care of yourself too. Your cousin's going to be worried about you instead when she gets better, right? Stupid. Hey, it's Ko. I heard what happened to your little cousin. Is there anything I can do to help? Let me know. No, I'm there for you, okay? We're best friends, dude. Right? Daisuke here. I just heard about Nanako-chan. How's she doing? If there's anything I can do to help you guys, please tell me ASAP. You got the guts, man. You gotta be brave, man. Jimmy, where are you right now? If you want to talk about your cousin, please don't think twice about calling me. I'll be waiting for you. Call me back. They're from your friends in town. Aw. You remember that you have friends who are there to help encourage each other. This case is still mired in an impenetrable fog, but you must continue forth towards the donut's hole. You should go home before you catch a cold. It'd be nice if I had a cold tomorrow. In game, I mean. Because it's like, hour and a half recording and I'm still on the same day I started the recording. Because I got a bad ending. Tomato. Will Nanako be alright? Then there's what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. The snow that started to fall, and the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. This.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I can solve it.
Splendid!
I had actually already solved it by this point in my first playthrough.
That too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
I feel bad that Margaret doesn't have as much to do as the other two attendants. Was, as you've heard many times, echo in your mind.
Really getting it is totally different. I mean, really finding yourself.
You're the only one who didn't pay attention to the rumors flying around about me. You saw me as I am. What's right? What you should choose to do in life. The answers to those things lie within you. You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right, together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
One of them's gonna shoot themselves right before the fog lifts, and it's gonna be really awkward. Or stop moving. I know that's not how that
We'll be
technically
parked
ends.
for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
And here's something in the distance. Mitsuru walked in.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Okay.
All right then. I'll see you later.
Damn that Ryoji.
The dormitory command room. Everyone is gathered. Ryuji is sitting on the far sofa, hanging his head.
Is everyone present?
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides, there's more I have to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
There are many questions we need answered. To begin with, you said shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Please elaborate on this.
The maternal being is called Nyx. Who the hell's Nyx? Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death to this world. If she is awakened, darkness will once again cover the land and all life will vanish.
All life will vanish?
Are you saying everyone will die?
It would be more accurate to say that everyone will forfeit the will to live.
Are you talking about the Lost?
Interesting. I can hear the Elizabeth in her voice because I thought this too in a certain day that I can't remember if we got to or not, where I have a scene with Elizabeth where I was like, oh, I could kind of hear the Mitsuru in her voice. Everyone seems to be coming to the same conclusion. Every human being will become like the Lost, leading to the extinction of mankind and the end of the world.
The Fall.
But it's still possible to keep it from happening, right? What? There's no way to prevent it?
I'm sorry.
Wait, what are you apologizing for?
Dude, the broken I'm sorry is crazy.
Are you saying it's for
That's
certain?
rough.
Yes. You heard the bell. I'm the Appriser. The Appriser of Death. My existence is the affirmation of the Fall.
The affirmation of the Fall?
Everyone is at a loss for words. It is inevitable. The entire human race will become members of the Lost. Ryoji's existence confirms impending extinction of mankind.
When? When will it happen?
I'm afraid you will not live to see spring.
But that's not too far away. What are you guys freaking out about? All we have to do is defeat this Nyx. And that won't be a problem, because we've never lost.
Defeating Nyx is impossible. It has nothing to do with strength, ability, or power. Just as all living things die, and the flow of time is continuous. Nyx cannot be defeated.
See, this is where it gets complicated in terms of power leveling the Persona protagonists and saying who's the strongest or whatever. I think the developers have come down one way or another on it, but I'm not saying much. I know that like in like the manga and stuff, like it really highlights how powerful the P3P or the Persona 3 protagonist is. But yeah, and I can't really talk about it without getting really into spoilers, and I really don't have time. But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily fair or comparable to compare Nyx to what's his face to what's his face.
What? That's bullshit.
This is all so sudden.
Others are unable to hide their fear.
I was born from a collection of shadows. But now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. All gifts I received because I was inside him. So I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's coming cannot be avoided. But it is possible to live in peace until she arrives. You'll have to kill me. If I were to disappear, all memories of the Dark Hour would disappear with me, as would any recollection of the fate that awaits you. You won't remember anything. The coming of the Fall will be instantaneous, and you will not suffer.
We'll forget everything?
You'll be able to return to your normal lives, and in doing so, the time until the Fall will be slightly delayed. In essence, I am the same as Nyx and cannot be killed, but thanks to him, there's a part of me that's human. So if death comes from his hands, I think it may be possible.
Ryoji is looking at you.
Ryoji-kun.
If you don't kill me, you will suffer more than you could ever imagine.
Damn, a lot of let's kill the villain energy throughout today, huh?
With no hope for salvation, you will live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death.
A lot of, oh, let's kill someone and get the bad ending energy.
And I don't want you to have to endure such pain.
I don't want my memories to be erased. To forget everything would be like hiding from the truth.
Would that really be such a bad thing? All that awaits you now is despair. You don't know the terror of absolute death. Please, don't make your decision without at least thinking about what I've said.
Why is this happening?
Ryuji quietly stood
You
up.
don't have to decide right now. You have until December 31st, New Year's Eve, to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the dark hour and become intangible.
Ryoji?
I will disappear with the coming of Nyx anyways, so don't worry about me. I'll be back on New Year's Eve.
Hey, Ryoji, wait!
Ryuji is gone. He disappeared just like Ferris.
Ryoji-kun.
We will see him again on New Year's Eve.
Oh, interesting. They didn't tell him, don't bother, he already disappeared. They let him chase after him. Devastating realization, the world will soon perish. The destiny of mankind is extinction. A difficult decision lies before you. Death is inevitable. The prizer waits for you. He cannot think clearly. How does the person choose the way he will die? It's a crane game. I don't want to play the crane game. Yes, what's here? No. I'm gonna go sing. I need to get my courage up after what happened today. You sing for hours and hours.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Okay. I don't recall if we were allowed to say something in this scene last time. I know we were in Reload, though. Yeah, we'll beat it.
Defeating Nyx is impossible.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to interject
Just
there.
as...
You'll suffer more. Okay, so this part's the new one. Oops. Death comes from her hands. I think it may be possible. Ryuji-kun, if you don't kill me, you'll suffer more than you.
If you don't kill me, you will suffer more than you could ever imagine. With no hope for salvation, you will live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want you to have to endure such pain.
I can't let my memories go, is what I said last time. I don't know what to do.
Would that really be such a bad thing? All that awaits you now is despair. You don't know the terror of absolute death.
Of despair!
Please, don't make your decision without at least thinking about what I've said.
Why is this happening?
Okay. Made it through. Town map. Yes. There it is. I'm perfect.